Hello and welcome to the Nick and Kristen in the podcast episode number 4. Kristen has some big news for us. She will be undergoing surgery very soon because why not? So we're just going to jump right into this.
Yeah, so I have to have my gallbladder removed. Like, what the heck? Of course this happened while we were unemployed and like between insurances.
Insurance expired yesterday.
Yeah, so today's the day we're supposed to get our new insurance, but apparently that's not ready yet from the underwriting team.
Good times.
So I'm now currently without insurance at the moment. I'm waiting for that. They said it should be like a day or something. So
that's not so bad. Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal. But what all happened is like because we knew that our insurance was going to be ending, I got all my medical stuff done.
Which is smart. I did not schedule any of those appointments. I feel like you had them all before. Did you not? You set it up as soon as we lost our job?
I pretty much set everything up. Yeah. I was like, I needed to get blood work done, but it needed to be done by like April 15th or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let me get it done now. And my blood work came back like abnormal for this one particular thing. And so because of that, I had to have an ultrasound. And I'm like, okay, well, let's schedule it quick. Let's schedule it quick because I gotta get this insurance thing done.
That's a good point, yeah.
And that's when they were like, oh, you have gallstones. And I was like, isn't that supposed to be painful? And they're like, you're not feeling anything?
Yeah, you have a weird pain thing. Like, yeah, I'm surprised that, I mean, I feel like you are feeling pain. You just don't know it because you've been in pain for so long for other things.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe you've just numb from there.
Well,
I don't know.
And so I called my doctor and had a video conference with her. And I was like, hey, she's like, you're going to need surgery. And I was like, well, should I wait till I'm experiencing symptoms or should I just get it done now? She's like, how are you not experiencing symptoms? She's like, you have a very large gallstone. And I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And she's like, any chance you're just in pain constantly? And I was like, I don't know. Just schedule the darn surgery.
I'm too stressed to be in pain.
That's how I feel. So, yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel anything at this point. I'm running on the caffeine and good vibes at this point.
The good news is this is not your first surgery. So you are pretty open and pretty well-versed in surgery. So you had the knee thing, which was like probably the biggest one. Was that your first one?
No, I mean, I've had surgeries before.
because you had like a bunch of ear stuff when you were a kid, right?
I've had ear things. Like I've had my tonsils out. Like I've had my wisdom teeth out. Those all required surgeries.
Yeah.
And then, yes, my knee thing was the big surgery, my knee surgery. And then after that, I had a C-section, which is considered a surgery as well.
I was there for that one.
And then, yes, and now I'm going to have gallbladder surgery.
You had the thing on your shoulder, too.
That's right. that was an outpatient. So is gallbladder. Apparently, it's like a very quick and easy thing. I'm in and out. It's just like a local surgeon or internal surgeon that's going to do it. So I don't have to like see a specialist or anything.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, it's the recovery because I'm currently the only one working. And so I need to make sure that I'm still seeing my clients and that I'm working.
Yeah, which, I mean, you can do all telehealth, so that's good.
It's true. I just need to be mentally in a good place where I don't feel like I'm on pain medication and stuff like that.
What do you think?
I know. I'm like, I don't know, man. We all have problems.
Why don't you just take a pill? And
I know. So I'm hoping to get it like on a Wednesday, and because that's my day off technically, and then move my clients maybe to the weekend or something. I don't know. We have to figure it out.
I don't want to jinx it or anything, but like I have had no surgeries. I mean, technically, I got my wisdom teeth taken out. Does that count? I don't know if I count that.
That was done like in
so
house.
I'm gonna knock on wood, but I haven't. I don't know. Like it's scary to me. Because like I've never done it before, and like the fact that I would be unconscious and someone would be working on me would be scary. But like you're so used to this.
I'm so used to it. I know that's a weird thing to say. Like I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like the fear of it.
Yeah, I'm like terrified for surgery. No, like I even for little stuff.
Give me that sweet anesthesia.
But I mean, that's what it is. Like I guess they give you stuff that makes it go away.
Yeah, you're
anyway.
not gonna feel anything.
Like they had to give me a Xanax for my teeth.
Yeah,
because I was like, this is like freaky.
Oh my gosh,
like,
such a wuss.
Well, and then like I had to sit up because I have a fat neck.
Yeah,
like I had to like sit.
You were gonna choke yourself with your own neck if you laid down.
Which I thought was because I was fat, which I think it is. I'm kind of fat, but it also the reason why I snore.
Yeah,
and so I think I just have a narrow neck hole.
You don't have a narrow neck hole. You have a thick.
I have a neck. Thick. Well, yeah, I have a thick neck. Yeah. So like, but I got this mouth guard.
Yeah,
and that kind of keeps my throat open while I sleep. And it's supposed to stop me from snoring. Did it work?
No, it doesn't stop you from. Well, hold on.
I thought it worked.
You're still gonna wear it every night.
Well, yeah.
It's less.
It's not as aggressive.
It's not as aggressive. Like it used to be a buzzsaw, and now it's just kind of like a normal kind of regular snore.
Okay, so it helped a little bit.
Because there's been times I've woken you up and I've been like, "Hey, put in your mouth guard," and you're like, "Listen." And I'm like, oh, okay. That's just how normal people snore.
What did I say?
No, I can't do it again.
Caught me off guard with that. Yeah, all right. Well, good. I'm glad I invested in the $70. In
Yes,
to get
please. You're still wearing it every night.
All right, so now I'm going to talk bowling. So I went to this big tournament last weekend where like I was in Reno and we had to bowl on this sport pattern and everything like that. But we're not going to talk about that. Well, we'll talk about that briefly. I did fine.
Yeah, well, it's much better than expected.
Yeah, I was supposed to average according to my average. My sport average is 170. This is what I average. I got a 200, which is kind of the one thing I wanted to do while I was there.
Yeah.
I was like, if I can bowl a 200, I will have known that I tried my best. And then there was this other event called like the 40 frame game, which I killed. Like I was on fire on that game. So I'm excited to see the results of that. But this is some more along the lines of I have a USB-C account, which is like the United States Bowling Congress or something. I don't know. It's the official bowling thing.
Okay.
And on there, it keeps records of everything that you've done ever in bowling.
Yeah.
So, like, I have records on there from when I was bowling back in the early 2000s before I quit. And then I have new records on there now. And it has, like, your name and everything like that. So, I wanted to see what my average was. And I also went and looked up all the other Nicks with my last name.
Well, that's a weird thing to do. What a wild thing to do.
Well, I wanted to see who's the best Nick.
Oh my God.
And so it got me thinking, like, do you ever Google yourself and see if you won? Like the name game? You know what I mean? Like, because you're telling me you've never Googled like Kristen Flowers.
Well, no, I
like,
definitely Googled Kristen
This Kristen
Flowers.
is so much better than or this Kristen's really losing her life.
Yeah.
I did that in bowling and I'm the second best. I'm the second best
You're
Nick.
the second best Nick?
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'm the second best Nick with my last name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's great.
I know, like, but the other one's like way. I'm like,
sorry.
You son of a gun.
I have Googled Kristen Flowers,
Okay.
and I haven't found anything super noteworthy.
Okay, so you're the only one that kind of pops up.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's other Kristen Flowerses that pop up, but they're like real estate agents or things like that. So, I mean, I don't know how you determine how you won.
Well, mine was based on an average.
Yes,
yeah,
so I don't know how.
Well, I mean, you look at their lives and you look at their houses and you stalk them a little bit.
Well, no, I didn't go that far.
And you go, let's see. Well, they have a bigger house.
It was normally
than me,
because I'm like,
Kristen's.
is anything bad pop up about me? And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, there's another Kristen Flowers, but I didn't like click on it. And a part of me wants to follow every single Kristen Flowers.
Yeah.
I want to add them as friends so that when I like all of their posts, it will look like they
Kristen
liked their posts and
Kristen
make
Flowers
them look
liked this
pathetic.
post. Yeah.
No, I'm just
All right. Well, yeah. So for bowling, I'm winning. Well, I'm kind of winning. I'm second.
You're
to play.
second best.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep practicing so that I can be the best Nick there is out there. And you should
Be your best you. Don't
you
compare yourself to other Nicks.
You should Google yourselves and see who's winning.
What a weird thing to do.
We had a request for "Hold My Beer" to come back.
Oh.
I put that in to make like a song on our song making software.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently, the phrase "Hold My Beer" is copywritten. Did
Ooh,
not know that.
Are we not allowed? Is it by us? No, we didn't file the paperwork for that.
So it's a good thing we're not running on the radio anymore.
Okay.
So I can't do the whole thing, but I have this thing. I have a new. Hold my beer. I don't know if you saw. Well, if you're watching this, you saw that, but you didn't hear anything. But I'm going to show you a video, and instead of having to explain the story, there's a whole thing that we can watch.
Okay.
So it is right here.
Oh, you're not in the you weren't in the driver's side. You think I'm that stupid? Sir or ma'am, can you start your video and tell us your name, please? Well, you got to start your video right.
All right, let's see.
Let's start with that. I just entered a default judgment.
Is there as me?
You cannot be driving, ma'am. What are you doing? Come on.
I'm not driving. I'm a passenger in a car.
You're still not. I'm not hearing cases with.
Do you believe her?
No, no. Come on.
What makes you think that she's lying?
Because of the seatbelt and the window placement.
Okay.
People driving or as passengers in cars.
Okay, I will pull over right
Short
now.
of us coming out to everybody's house and doing these on boats and stuff in the summer, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I have an emergency. I'm going out of town for a family member, but I will have my driver pull over. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Lie to the
I didn't know
judge.
that I wasn't allowed to be in a car, but hang on 1 second.
Oh, he's looking.
Am I crazy, or does it not look like you're driving that car?
I'm
Didn't buy
not
it for a
driving the
second.
car. I'm a passenger in the car, sir.
Down.
What side of the car are you on?
I'm on the left-hand side.
How would you be on the left-hand side if you're a passenger in the front seat? Am I missing something?
Right-hand side. I'm sorry. I've been sitting in a room. I didn't know.
Yeah, the seatbelt's coming off of the driver's side.
Her trying to act
Now
like
you're
she's
lying to
turning the
me,
wheel.
right?
No, I'm not, sir.
Oh, don't lie again.
Let me see the driver.
Let me see the driver.
Oh, look at that face.
Let me see the driver.
Hang on 1 second.
Now.
I have to ask their permission.
Oh,
Now.
Doubling down.
Quick thinking. What are you doing? You're not going to pretend to be the driver, are
No,
you?
you're not in the You weren't in the driver's side. You think I'm that stupid?
Unreal.
So that is Kim. She did later admit that she was lying to the judge, which she didn't really have to.
No.
She released a statement that I take responsibility. Appearing on a Zoom court hearing while I was driving was poor judgment. I regret that decision. I panicked in the moment and made the wrong call instead of pulling over and asking to reschedule. I am truly sorry. I am human. I made a mistake.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
I understand, but like, my goodness, like, why lie 3 times? It's so obvious. The window placement. There is no window here when you're a passenger.
Yeah.
Like, there's no seatbelt that comes down like that.
My first reaction was like, oh, well, on Zoom, it's reversed.
Stop it.
Because
You
like
can't
sometimes
lie
when
your way out of this
sometimes
one,
when you
Kim.
film, like it reverses the
Yeah.
film or the video or whatever. So my first instinct would have been like, oh, sorry, it's reversed. You know, Zoom, it's weird like that.
As you're like clearly steering, her arms are in front of her and like slightly moving.
Yeah. So
Wow.
Remember not to lie to don't say hold my beer and lie to the judge. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So. But thank you for listening to the podcast, episode 4. The Nick and Kristen in the podcast will continue on Spotify and YouTube. I'm trying to get it on Apple so that it's easier for a lot of people. I know that most people listen on the Apple podcast app, so I'm trying to get it there, but I think you have to be approved for that. And we're on only 4 episodes, so we're working on it.
Look, it's a work in progress, all right?
I have, since our last episode, I've had 2 people say that they are willing to sponsor our show, by the way.
That's wild.
So I'm just going to shout them out. So the Vancouver...
Well, hold on a second. Are they willing to spend money?
Yeah.
We are unemployed.
I just want to show
I'm not
them.
shouting out a darn person
Well,
until I see that in my bank account.
I'm going to show them, because then we can charge how much, we can see how much we can charge. So if just one shout out on this one podcast for the Clark County Trash Pandas. They're a basketball team, a professional basketball team that are coming to Clark County.
Yeah.
I was supposed to DJ for them during their home games.
You
and
still can?
I still can. It's just not till March. They were supposed to start this year, but they ended up pushing it back to next year. The guy that bought the team likes the show and listens to the podcast. So, Brandon, if you're hearing this, shout out to the Clark County Trash Pandas and go like them on Facebook. They're adorable. I'm going to make some videos for them soon. So show them the power of the podcast that you're listening to. Go and like them and say that Nick and Kristen sent me, and we'll see if we can charge more than I was planning on charging.
And then go ahead and list in the YouTube comments of this video how much we should start charging for sponsorships.
I like that too. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening.